Okay, right. Let us know that you can hear us. We've got that it's so exciting.
And they hear us.
Yep, they hear us.
We're good.
Yay! Awesome. Okay, cool. I am so sorry about this. We are late. It's a mess, but we're here for you. We are here for you for this 15 hours of Pass the Pen Writing Relay Superhero Edition. I do have my superhero costume on underneath, but you guys just can't see it because I had to put my jumper on. I am joined for this 3-hour writing session by the lovely Shannon, the awesome, which way? That way, Hananya, and the amazing RC. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves? We'll go clockwise, starting with Shannon.
Hello, everybody. My name is Shannon. I write under the pen name of S.C. Houston, author of Clash of Goddesses series, and now the new fantasy romance, A Curse of Scales and Feathers, which you can back on Kickstarter. It is already fully funded, which means that it's definitely going out through that platform once it ends. It actually ends the last day of Nano because I thought it would go along with Camp Nano really well to talk about it and be inspired as I'm writing my next book, because that's hopefully part of what I hope to do during Camp Nano once I get through admin stuff. And one half of the AuthorTube Writing Conference, we just had that happen last weekend. You can find out more on the AuthorTubeWritingConference.com website, or you can find the playlist on my channel. And 1/3 of the self-publishing Tips and Tricks podcast with Morgan Lee and Ben Pick from Running to Write. We have an episode that is premiering today where the author will be in the chat with us, and that's at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. Don't know what that is, BST. But we are talking about translating works. The authors had just translated her last book into French, and she talks about her process and what others can do if they want to translate their works as well. And yeah, so if you want to support the Kickstarter, by the way, it is on Kickstarter. Yes, on Kickstarter.
Leave a link.
Yes. And I thought I did a good job by making it a good URL. It was supposed to be A Curse of Scales and Feathers, but I think I was so tired at that point. I was getting like 2 or 3 hours of sleep at night for the last couple of weeks because I was getting ready for the AuthorTube Writing Conference, and I forgot the S on scales. So it's A Curse of Scale and Feathers. But if you search for A Curse of Scale, you will find it, and I will drop the link in a little bit.
Okay. Good. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hananya. I am a multi-genre writer who just kind of does whatever, and I vlog about it on my channel. And as of today, I'm officially a published author because my short story has been, picked up for the Stitching collection, so it's included in that, and that is officially releasing today. So very happy about that. And I have a podcast somewhere as well called 3 Writing Amigas, where I talk about writing with my friends, and that's about it.
Well done on the publishing. Howdy, folks. This is Robert Frost, famous poet and all-around master of the American colloquial speech. I have come back to you folks today to see if there's still life in these old hands yet.
Well, hello to Robert there. Hi. Who is loving Hananya's new hair, by the way? I'm loving it. It's gorgeous. All the purple.
Today is my first official online appearance with my my new hair.
Yeah, I love that. I do. Okay, so Hananya, as well as officially being a published author now, is going for a 10K day. So guys, we're not messing around here, okay? These are productivity sprints. We're going to try and fit in as many as she did during her awesome life so that we can, I'm hoping that we can push you over 8K in this life. I reckon that we can.
Probably.
I mean, obviously it's down to you. Like, it's not really anything to do with me, but I can help you a tiny bit by making sure that we do have enough sprints for you, is the idea. So getting it set up now, we have got a special timer made by the lovely Hananya herself, superhero themed, which I will add.
Requested by Emma.
Over here. Yeah, all right. I request a lot of stuff. You know, you really shouldn't give in to me. Yeah, you should just tell me where to get off. So hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. There's a few people that I don't know, which is very, very cool. I don't think I'm going to get to all the comment because we do need to get started on the sprint. But RC is hoping to do 10K in a month. Kat loves your hair. I think Richard has been causing trouble, but yeah, that's no different to usual, is it? Is it?
It's Richard.
Christine is here, who I haven't seen before. I don't believe I know you, Christine, so it would be lovely to know what you write. But what we would do is get into a timer now, and then we will do a bit more chatting afterwards. So is that okay with everybody? Are you all ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ready.
Awesome. Okay, I'm hoping it's showing up, but I will start the timer now.
Did she click the wrong button?
She did to me.
So
How did you guys do?
yeah, good. I was trying to get a post up in Facebook, trying to put it out there everywhere that we're having the podcast episode today with
Nice.
Estelle Van Velde. I used to do a really good job of like posting on all the social medias every time we had an episode of the podcast go, but I kind of stopped when I got really busy with the Author Tube Writing Conference and the kids.
Yeah, I get that.
And I got some food.
Nice.
What are you eating?
It's yogurt with fruit and granola.
Oh, nice.
I had a
Sounds
bowl
pretty
of
good.
frosted mini wheats.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
At least it decided to do that
She's
at
back.
the end of this minute. Hi. Oh, were you carrying
Hi.
things on for me, guys? You're
We
the best.
did. Yeah.
Oh, Esty, what you got? What you eating?
No, I'm being messy about it. I got yogurt with fruit and granola.
Nice. What a good breakfast for you. How did that go for you guys? Who should we start with? Should we leave Shannon till last so she can finish her granola? Should we start with RC?
Sure.
Well, I came across something new as a writer today. I'm working on my graphic novel, and seeing as how I'm cribbing from history, World War I, you got to get some things accurate. You can't just go off imagination. So there's a trade-off to the laziness. While writing dialogue, I realized I got to research a couple of things. I could easily change the dialogue, but I want to keep it. So no, I got to research this thing, make sure I get it right. Because I have to, I'm trying to explain military communique during that time in the Northern Front in the middle of winter. And I just don't want to be talking out of my ass. I want to get it right. So while I'm writing, I'm like, wait a minute, how did they do this? Then 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh crap, I got to research it.
Yeah. I'm finding the research hard already. And I'm like just a few hundred words in. So
I'm
I
having fun,
feel
though.
you. Yeah, it is fun. So.
I know a lot about World War I. Too much, but it's cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
What about you, Hananya?
I got 434.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're going to do this. It's going to be
it's
amazing.
fine. I got really distracted during this stream, like this sprint. So, I'll come back on track.
A mind break or something, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I was like, I'll just have some food, check my messages real quick, and then do stuff. So I just, got a bit distracted. But hey, 434 words for being distracted is really good. So.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And Shannon?
She kind of already did her
she's already done
date
hers. Okay.
when you were out, because we were trying to keep the stream going.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I said hello to everybody who'd come in like before the last sprint and during it. Morgan, I think Morgan had a very, very productive sprint. She straightened half of her hair. So
Nice.
I'm hoping that you're going to... Sorry?
I was laughing over that.
Oh. I'm hoping she'll be able to do the other half, during the next sprint.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Here we go. So I won't be able to get through all the messages. I'm really, really sorry, guys. And I was asking everybody in the chat, like, if you're going to be a superhero today, what superhero would you like to be? Maybe something like the Flash. Would that mean you could write faster? Type like super quickly? I don't know. Is he generally quick or is it just running quick?
Generally quick, right?
Generally quick. Yeah, everything's quick.
To the biological level.
Keiko, miscalculate.
I would say I like the ability. There's lag. Go ahead.
I'll cut you off too.
No. Right, Shannon is going to speak. RC, be quiet.
I was just going to say the ability to just think my story and it writes down on paper.
That would be great.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah. So that would be like one of the X-Men, presumably, because they tend to have like mind powers, don't they? I would suggest.
Fair.
So loads of people come in. Debbie came in. Nia came in. Oh, I didn't spot Nia. Hi, Nia. How are you? How are you doing? We had some people wanting to be Care Bears, which is fine. If you want to be a Care Bear in life, as far as I'm concerned, you go and be a Care Bear.
It's been too long. I don't even remember what their powers were.
Did they really have powers?
Yeah. Yeah,
think
they each
so.
had their own power, and then when they linked up, they had like some other power or something.
Right.
The power of caring.
The power of carrying. Yeah.
Oh, that is a superpower.
I didn't pick mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, you
obscure
like-
with this one. From Marvel, Tempo.
Ooh,
You gotta look deep for her. She's able to, like, slow and stop time, like, for her opponents, and like speed it up for either like herself or her teammates. Something like that.
Oh.
So I guess time management powers.
Yeah, something like that would be very good. Very good. Well done, 567 words.
Really good.
Nice.
That is brilliant. Mapping, all the camp. I mean, just work on whatever you like. If you're not taking part in camp, that's cool. Like, you don't have to be working on camp stuff. SD isn't working on camp stuff. And RC, you're not doing camp, are you?
Nope.
I'm not doing camp.
You're just working on your graphic novel today. So
I will be writing later, but
I'm also not doing camp. I'm just,
you are. I'm going to convince you to do camp. That was my secret thing.
you could just put your goal for 15,000. You'd be there after today.
That's
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
5,000. You're
Yeah,
almost there.
yourself an easy win. Yeah, Hananya's writing a vampire romance. Yeah,
Mhm.
very cool. CB took a trip down a research rabbit hole. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
It does. Victoria is here. Hello, Victoria.
Right.
And Mark is here. I had the absolute honor to developmentally edit Mark's first romance book like last month. So that was really, really cool. But I was surprised that he was here because he's like Australia. And I thought it would be too late, but he's obviously, it's 11:30, which for night owls is not too late. So that's really, really cool. And Clara was here. So many people. Morgan wanted to be a Care Bear cousin. I vaguely remember the Care Bear cousins. I need to do a quiz. Yeah. Eva was talking about a quiz, which I think sounds like a very sensible idea so that we can know for definite what Care Bears we are. Yeah. So poor Margaret. So Margaret's sprint is coming. So after this one, we've got Andy's, and then we've got Shannon's, and then we've got Margaret's. And Margaret kind of didn't get to choose her superhero. That may have been one of the decisions that I made and bullied.
When I asked for it, no one told me anything except for you. And I was making them. And I was like,
It's
okay.
always me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, because I guess is what was discussed beforehand. I was like, okay, I need to know which ones you guys want. Which picture do you want? And I didn't get anything from her. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go with what's said.
But Wasp is awesome for her. And she looks really, really good in
Does
the
look good. Yeah.
in the graphics. So here you go. And Hananya shared a link to the anthology. Oh, just saying goodbye. Someone's going out to work. To the anthology that she is in today, published author Hananya. What is your story about in the anthology? I don't know, because I know it's all like based, River Styx, kind of, there's some horror and some fantasy and stuff like that. So what's your one about?
Short version?
Yeah, or long one, depending on whether you want to start a sprint. We'll start a sprint after you finish telling us, so it's completely up to you.
Murder. It's a short version.
It's all on you, Hananya.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's about like kind of murder, I guess.
Ooh.
So gotta read
cool.
it to find out.
Murder.
Is that your whole pitch? It's a kind of
I don't
murder.
have a pitch for it. I'm very bad at it. But
You're not bad at it.
I am. I'm bad at like pitching the ideas. But yeah. It's I don't know. It's kind of like, I guess, does repeated action make you into a bad person kind of thing? And how many times does it take for you to become a bad person? Kind of like that. Like that is kind of the question as well. That is kind of raised. But
You mean how like constantly like debasing your morals will just like make you darker? Is that what you mean?
I guess, yeah. It's kind of like, if I kill someone, am I immediately like a really bad person?
Just Eva said. I'm ready about murder, kind of, by my books, Hananya.
Yeah, if you murder them, you're a bad person.
I mean, I've watched How to Get Away with Murder, so if you don't buy my books,
Cool. Fair
Now
enough.
you're threatening your
Right now.
readers.
Just kidding.
Okay, guys, let's get started on another sprint. Let's help Ananya to get to this 10K day. Is that good with you guys? Yay. Okay, let's get started now. Such a happy little ding. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets their wings.
Attaboy, Clarence.
Yeah, good old Clarence. If you can hear strange noises in the background, it's just Paris speaking. He's got stuff to say.
Doggo.
Likes to tell the stories. How did that go for all you guys? Who should we start with? Should we start with Hananya? Because she looks like she's not focused on what I'm saying.
No, I am. I listened to what you were saying. I was just trying to calculate how many words I got. So I got 614 words.
Even though your keyboard like fell apart during that sprint.
I don't know what happened, but it's fine. It's like one of those like, mechanic ones. So you can pull out the keys and replace them for other ones. So I'm sure it will pop back in if I just press it, but it's fine. I'll just leave it out for now.
It'll all be good. It'll be good. What about USD?
I'm like fighting a headache right now, so I was having a hard time concentrating. So,
No.
yeah. So I thought, well, let me just go and look at a couple of like the social media places where people talk about Kickstarters and stuff. And I realized it just missed out by one day joining a promo of Kickstarters in July. So I was like, oh, darn. I messaged the person. I was like, is it too late? Can I still join today? So I'm like waiting to see if they come back, but I'm not holding my breath on it. But
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. Oh, man. That is frustrating. I hope your head starts to feel better soon. And RC, what you doing? How you doing? What's going on?
I was able to grab the reins and pull myself out of that research rabbit hole and get back to the story before I just had nothing but useless information. That's where I was heading. I was going off with the plot, and I was like, okay, this would be cool to add. Wait a minute. This is a comic book. I'm going to have a panel full of words and probably like a couple of spots of art. Let me just cut this down a bit. See, I'm kind of walking a weird line here because the graphic novel is set to be 8 issues. I'm on issue 4 right now, halfway through. And this is when you're starting to get all the exposition and some of the backgrounds, all the characters in the first 3 issues are like straight action, getting them to that point. It's weird, but it's kind of working. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to like not do a total info dump while keeping the plot going. It's tricky.
Maybe when it's like a bestseller, you can then write like the guide to it. If you're like this massive book of all the research that you did, and everyone will buy it. It'll be amazing.
Only if you write the book on how to curse somebody for saying it'll be a bestseller.
Yeah, okay. Fair point. Right, what is everybody up to in the chat? I see someone got 511 words. Christine, that is amazing. Oh, I didn't say, like, I got some words. I was writing in a Google Doc on my phone for that. I'm very distracted today. Never mind, it's fine. We're just starting. Yeah, so I got like a couple of 100 words. But it's all coming together. And finished chapter 1. That is awesome. Autumn Ashley joined us and has already started camp, and she's got 509 words. We love it. I can see there's messages in the private chat, guys. Is it something important that I need to check now?
No.
Or is it just no? Okay, cool. That's brilliant. Eva says, I recapped a story time from yesterday to a friend in the chat and ate my breakfast. Oh, CB booked to go bowling. I love bowling. Bowling is so fun.
Just make sure you clip your nails beforehand.
I love bowling. I've been so long too. I used to go Cossack bowling all the time back in my 20s. Beer night.
All right. Felicia is wishing you feel better soon. SD Mark is very impressed by Hananya's word counts. And Hananya, in typical Hananya fashion, is like, I should do more. I should do more.
Should have done more.
That could be your catchphrase, couldn't it? But I could do more. Clara says 10 pages of final read through done, which wrapped up part 1 of my book. That is
to note, Clara just finished her book 2 days ago, and it was the first one she finished in 3 years.
Nice.
Oh, well done. That is completely
That is
awesome.
amazing.
Congratulations. Yay, go you. Brilliant. Felicia got little kiddo settled and wrote 104 words. You are amazing. CB got 144 words. Misha hit her daily goal. Oh, yeah, brilliant.
Well done.
Fantastic. We do love hitting those goals, people.
It's a win.
What else have we got? We have, Betty is here. We all know she's just here for RC. We know that, but that's fine.
Thanks for coming.
As long as I'm getting the watch hours, that's fine. I'm happy with that. You don't need to be here for me or for SD.
Yeah,
or
Miss
for
1K.
Mark reached an actual stopping point with 310 words. Well done. My next series is all about this sort of stuff. What's all this? Did I miss what's all this sort of stuff? Anyway, Mark has written the one that I edited. It was like a rock star romance. I think it could be very good now because of the whole Daisy Jones and the Six kind of vibe going on. And Cad is here. And Mark was asking, like, what do we do with our work when we're done here? And I thought that RC's reply was absolutely brilliant. Write the next tale. I like
Usually
that.
by the end of my story, I'm ready for the next one anyway. I'm over it. Just want to finish it. I already got the next story in my head and I'm in that mode.
Fair.
Yeah. That's cool.
I tried to do that after I wrote my first book, but it didn't. I couldn't get the book out. I was like, okay, now I need to concentrate on getting this to my beta readers and figured out what I'm going to do next with it, with marketing and all that.
Yeah. There's just so much to do, isn't there? And we can't do it all. Morgan has given up on hair. It's flat enough. Yeah, I feel that if you spent the best part of 2 sprints on it, it's probably not going to get any flatter. You know, I think you've probably reached maximum flatness. Sorry?
I was asking if it was really humid where she's at, because that's what the humidity was high. It took me a while to get my hair, and I just had to do it curly. Couldn't do it straight.
I think it's humid everywhere today.
Not here. Not here. It's like 17 degrees here. It's lovely. And Joanne is here. Joanne's going to be working on edits for Project Sugar and Spice. So it's really cool. There was a lot of talk about beans in the chat. A lot of talk about beans.
Beans.
There you go. Okay, right. Hananya, would you like us to get another sprint going for you, my dear?
Yes, please.
Okay. That suits
I'll
me
try
as
and
well,
do better
really
than last time.
Oh, will you stop it? I would chuck you out if you don't stop saying ridiculous things.
It's fine. I'm over halfway to the 10K anyway, so it's fine.
I know you are. You're amazing. Okay, just stop being silly. Okay, let's sprint again, everybody. Let's go.
You're on mute, Emma.
There we go. There we go. How did everyone do? I was dealing with a lot of stuff here. A lot of people had a lot of problems
What happened?
going on. Boys being silly, basically. Needing a woman to take charge as per usual. Anyway,
Obviously.
shall we? Obviously. Who should we start
Whether
with?
we
Shall
ask for it or
start with Shannon? How's your head, Shannon?
It's a bit better. I figured, let me just try and figure out my schedule because I have a lot of things going on in July. So started writing stuff down.
Yeah, that helped. I like my lists. RC, how's it going?
Not bad. I'm kind of like adding life to this character while I'm writing his dialogue. He's somewhat like the antagonist in a way, the more antagonistic human part of this story, but he's also like, I don't know, comic relief, jovially sinister, if that makes sense. Not like Joker, but almost. More like the guy from Inglourious Bastards, the one that Christoph Waltz played, but different.
Oh, yeah. I like that film. That's a good film. Cool. Okay. Nanya, have I given you enough time to work out your word count for us?
Yes, 887 words. So, getting there.
I got there.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. You are fantastic. Margaret says it was a toss of a morning for sleep, but I hoot to remain up for the remains of the day. What have I missed? I feel I've missed something in the chat from Margaret. Yeah. And tosser. Yeah. There you go. I'm sure it's very funny. I'm just confused. Maybe I need to go further back in the chat. Maybe I shouldn't have picked on that one just to like start with. Sorry about me disappearing twice. Apparently I was being punished for bad behavior.
Shadow people.
So, yeah. So hopefully I have been suitably punished and I will be allowed to stay on screen for the rest of this. So hopefully we can get 2 more sprints done. I'm hoping.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. I'm never very good at the timings. So Misha's going to keep going for a little bit, she said. Finish the chapter. Joanne is having some quiet time. There's been a lot of hair talk. Everyone is doing their hair today during my
Maybe
stream.
they're inspired by Shannon and I's hair.
I was going to say I did mine during the madness.
So. Yeah, I think that everybody must have looked at your hair and gone, I need to sort myself out. I need to get my life together and just...
I haven't even looked in the mirror today.
Well, that's okay. Fair. We just figured that you look like you do in your avatar all the time, always carrying around a skull everywhere you go. Does it get awkward at like parties when you have like a drink and some food and then your skull?
It goes to gothic.
Well, you don't see the back, but there's a cork in the back. I just dumped a drink in there.
I was gonna say it could be the actual drink.
Well, not anymore. I don't drink alcohol, but I pretend like I do. So no one's bugging me to buy me a drink. Then I already got my skull, man.
Oh my Lord.
Very nice. Very nice. So Betty is here for everyone. I don't believe you. She's dipping her toes into authors and stuff, which is really, really cool. Be awesome to have you writing with us. Joanne, I love you. Often have brunch. You are just so civilized. I absolutely love it. And Mark is heading off to bed. I would have missed you. Just getting over the flu. Ugh, horrible. I'm glad that you're better now, though. Yeah, exactly. That was a fantastic accent. Do it always. That's another one to add for your audiobook narration.
Actually, my new boss is Australian, and his name is Mark. First day I meet in the interview, I accidentally did. How you doing? How you doing, Mac? Oh, shit.
No.
He hired me, so he didn't notice or he thought it was funny.
Well, there you go.
Oh, Christ.
It was
Get this shit
fine.
done already. It's pretty funny.
That's fine. Nicole joined us. Hi, Nicole. Eva pointed out that nobody would have missed the time and me disappearing if they'd been concentrating on writing. Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't see you disappear because I was too focused.
See, good woman. That's how you get those words. Laura only just noticed that it's our faces on the timer and the thumbnails and stuff, which made me laugh. I think Margaret's in particular is very obvious that it's Margaret on her. I reckon. And Misha is with her kitten called Bean. Isn't that just such a cute name for a kitten?
That is cute.
Yes, I want a kitten. And Betty is doing her hair later, carrying on with the hair theme for today. It seems that the group is very divided. We have the people that are doing like the self-care and the hair, and we have the group that are just getting amazing word counts. And I like that. I feel that everybody is represented here.
We're very inclusive.
Yeah, we are. You guys can do whatever you like.
Me,
Felicia. Sorry?
So then there's me just skidding by unnoticed.
Look, everybody's just doing what they want.
No, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, just let me get on by.
Getting by. You're writing like an awesome person. Yeah. Felicia had to leave because she's going to be on Lauren Adele's channel. If somebody wants to find that link and pop it in the chat, if people want to go stream hopping, that's completely cool. It would be very helpful, actually. Otherwise, I'll try and do it in the next sprint. But I do want to get a few more words done this time because, yeah. It ain't good. Laura's hair is already clean. Good to know. Oh, Esther is here. Hooray! Margaret says, oh, it was a book title pun, but you are the queen of books nobody's ever heard of. So, you have to appreciate that we won't necessarily get the puns. Misha is asking SD if she has lavender in her garden. Makes some tea with it. You can add mint too. Yeah.
I'm
SD,
allergic.
I think you should go and lie down.
So I can't do any gardening.
What are you allergic to?
Plants, to anything that's green outside.
Oh my goodness.
It used to start. It started with just grass, and I used to do my garden all the time. And then when I moved to Florida, it just got worse. As soon as I touch it, I start breaking out all over, and it's really itchy until I wash up, and I have to wash up like really like a lot, soap up and everything, and then I don't have a garden anymore.
That sucks.
So does it mean you're like allergic to
thank you, Hananya, for sharing the link.
You're welcome.
And what did you say, RC? I missed what you said.
It was a dumb kind of joke. Like, so you'd be like completely allergic to like Swamp Thing. So if like you try to save you, you'd be like, no, don't. I can't. I'm sorry.
Margaret said, yeah, Remain to the Day. In fairness, it's a very, very good book, and I reread it recently. That one I should have got. I'm sorry. There's no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. I'm sure that StreamYard will chuck me out again, as recompense. Beth Ann is here. Hello. Just got the partner and kid out of the house so I can work. I have 1 hour. Oh, golly, we better start a sprint for you. Oh, my God. And Eva's dog might be allergic to outside. Oh, poor little doggo. Poor little doggo. Okay, let's get another sprint going then so that Beth Ann can make the best use of her hour, and so that we can get 2 more sprints in for Hananya in particular, who's being awesome. Okay, guys, let's sprint again. There we go. Done with our penultimate sprint. We've only got one more to go now, so we won't have a very long break because I want to do that final sprint and leave a few minutes for everybody to move over onto Panda's channel. He's going to be next in this Pass the Pen writing relay. Shannon, how are you feeling now, sweetheart?
Better. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think the medicines finally kicked me in.
Sure. Oh, I'm glad.
Still just
Were you just
decided sorry.
No, go on.
I'm still doing some admin stuff, and I'm kind of all over the place because I can't keep focused on anything. So I'm like,
Sure.
oh, I need to add people to my newsletter list. Oh, I need to redo some my newsletter sequence because I'm moving everybody over to MailerLite. Like, oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to email or write to people about coming on their channels because it is July and my Kickstarter's over in July and I barely reached out to anybody. So I sent out a few messages and I was like, oh, but wait, I should go. So I'm just doing things here and there. Eventually it'll all get done.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
You feel bad, just
No,
in general.
I feel that.
Oh, you feel
What you
that. I
said.
thought you said
Not being able to focus. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I totally get that.
Yeah, it happens. So you were unfocused. You told me that you were writing and I should basically leave you alone.
No, I was telling you that I was writing. Why weren't you writing?
I was kind of.
Oh, I'm posting memes too, obviously.
I'm a creative. I there's a lot that goes on with the writing process. One doesn't just sit down and write.
No, you cannot rush genius.
Exactly. And I'm still waiting for genius today. It's taking a while.
Still no rushing it.
Exactly. No rushing. Hananya, do we have a word count for that sprint? Should we have a drum roll?
1 million.
She's muted. You're muted.
Oh.
Yay!
That was dumb. 913.
Whoa! So what are you on for the whole of today so far?
The whole of today so far, I'm 50 words shy of 7,000. So,
Wowzers.
Yeah,
that's so good.
Getting there.
That's ridiculous and amazing.
Definitely superhero levels right there.
Thanks.
Yes. Yeah, that's some superhero powers. Are you pleased with the words? Are they good words?
I mean, they're probably going to need reworking, but I'm just kind of, also trying to figure out the story a little bit. So it's fun. It's like part discovery writing, part actual drafting. Yes. So,
Okay. Cool. That's awesome. We have
it's not gonna be
comments about
draft, like
your wonders. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like
the way that everybody works differently.
Yeah. I can't do just put down words unless I'm outlining because I just overthink everything. I write pretty much like it's due tomorrow, like final edit and everything. I need to break that habit. I'm kind of doing it, but when it comes to outlining and I'm just getting the story down, oh yeah, I'll rank up the numbers. Otherwise, yeah, minuscule.
Fair. Yes, that was the goal.
Yeah. And she's so going to hit it. It's going to be easy for you. Just cruising this day. You're like, whatever, I'll just do 10K every day that I'm not working. Amazing. Richard has opened his document. We are here for you. We're so proud of you.
Well done.
Yeah,
Richard.
all the encouragement. Sorry?
Did he open it with ChatGPT though?
Hopefully. You know how he loves Chat IBS. Yes. CB has a goal for a 10K weekend.
Nice.
Very cool. And
nice.
Oh, thank you. Mama Maggie linked to Andy's sprint. So it's all down in the description, but it is easier if you just click that. CB is 644 words away from 4K. My goal for today is 5K. So that is amazing. Fantastic. Mama Maggie got through 3 chapters of editing and now is off to make breakfast for the family. Very cool. It's strange, though, to think of people having breakfast. It's nearly 4:30 here.
I know. I'm like, it's time for dinner here.
It's almost lunchtime. Well, on my side of the country.
Sure. You're kind of middle, though, so it's not a side of the country. Misha said, took that rest break and opened up the files for the contract work. Very cool. Writer KSY, is that how we say that?
Writer
Oh,
ski.
Well, that's how I would.
Writer ski.
Writer.
Katie.
Oh, you
Katie.
think it's writer ski?
Katie.
Because I think it's like writer KSY, like her name's like
Katie.
Kylie Sarah Yates. So I wasn't
Katie,
It almost
why
sounds
are
like
you not
a
listening
last
to
name.
Shannon?
because I couldn't hear Shannon.
I can hear Shannon.
I can't
Katie.
hear her properly. Katie. There we go. Okay, so we'll just say Katie. There we go.
I'm just trying to figure out if
500
sorry.
No,
I
no,
was gonna say, I didn't know if I'm trying to figure out if the middle is actually a side or not. I'm still stuck on the last conversation.
I'm sorry for confusing you
Yeah.
and causing anarchy. I didn't mean to. Okay, people were wondering what SHU is, Stream Hoppers Unite. Shannon dropped a link to Lauren's stream, which Felicia is going to be co-hosting on as well, which is where the stream hopping came up. CB was getting organized, getting food out of the freezer.
Nice.
It's good to eat. Okay, cool. And I think we're pretty much caught up there. So let's get into this final sprint while we still have time for it, because that would be sad if we didn't. Okay, no pressure, Hananya, but how much have you got to go? You haven't got far to go until 8,000, is it?
Over 1,000 though.
Oh,
You got
Like
this.
1,050 words if I want to get.
oh, okay. Well, see if you can hit 7,500. That'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
easy.
Okay, focus.
That'll be fine. Yes.
Okay, let's go. I really like that little ding ding. It's so cheerful.
To you.
Hi, guys. I hope that final sprint was really good for you. We have been joined by the wonderful Andy from Easy Graphics, otherwise known as Panda. That's another case of me bullying people. You guys really need to look into that. Anyway, the link to join the next stream is down in the description below, and it is in the chat somewhere. How did that go for you guys? Should we work clockwise again, starting with Shannon?
Well, I had a bit of a discussion with RC, and he was like, "You probably dehydrated." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I didn't even finish my water from yesterday.
point.
I haven't done any water today, so I finished up my water from yesterday." And
Gotta stay hydrated, friend.
So I
Do
drank
you
a
know
bunch
how
of
much
water.
I've drunk during today?
Well, I've had
Like-
coffee, but of course that's not exactly hydrating. But,
Exactly.
Yeah, so drink some water, did some chatting with people.
Okay.
I think that's all I did.
Cool. Oh, good.
Fair.
Good. And Nanya?
I'm happy to report that your prediction came true. I reached the 8K, so yay.
Yay!
Amazing. Well done.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
I did 1,158 words that sprint.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That is insane. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. It's probably
So
going to be
cool.
my highest sprint for today,
Mhm.
but you know.
I don't know if you heard that.
Mhm. That is amazing. Well done. Well done. NRC.
I am almost out of a scene, and I'm finally getting to a part of the dialogue I've been waiting to write, like when I was getting the story together. It's hard to explain. I'm not going to get into it, but I'm finally going to finish the scene today, I believe, and on to the next.
Very, very cool. And Panda, were you working during that sprint? You
No,
muted.
I've been running around doing nothing.
No.
Yay!
He was
Different
chatting with
topics.
me.
I was chatting with Shannon for a bit. I'm just trying to get my stream set up. I'm not very good at the tech stuff. I'm like, where's this? What button do I need to press? And I just dropped a link to my stream in the chat as well.
Yep.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
cool.
actually, that's not true. I've also had I've opened my manuscript. So
All right.
There you go.
the one that I hadn't looked at for weeks, maybe even months.
Oh, is this the fiction one or nonfiction?
There's the nonfiction. So the plan is to just finish this nonfiction
Before you
book,
start
and
the
then I'm gonna move on to fiction next, I think. So yeah, that's the plan.
Nice to
so
be
yeah.
Very, very cool. And in fairness, having opened your document, you were about the same stage as Richard, who's joined us.
I didn't
for
want to say
hours
it, but
today.
yeah.
So, like, you guys are neck and neck with the work today. I like that.
I'm glad. Hopefully, I'll overtake Cliff at some point in my stream. 'Cause,
Oh. I have faith in you, Andy.
And I'm gonna miss most of Andy's stream because the first hour I'm part of MK Williams group that meets once a month on the first Saturday, and then my premiere of my podcast episodes coming out the last hour.
Fair.
yeah, that's okay.
Very cool. Right, so I'm going to move over onto Andy's channel now. Thank you so much for being here. I will get these guys to do a very, very quick little outro, but I am very aware of the time. All the links to our channels are down below in the descriptions. If you're not subscribed, please do, because all of us are completely brilliant and awesome, and we share some fantastic content. So yeah, you should definitely be subscribed if you're not already, and please make sure that you have booped that like button. I so hope that these sprints have been useful for you today. So if we do really, really quick outros, starting with SD.
Thank you everyone for coming and joining. I will be over on Andy's channel on the second hour, and then I stream after that. Half of the year is gone, by the way. Just realized that.
Oh yeah.
But happy
Don't
first
remind us.
Yeah, no. On to Hananya.
Hi, I'm Ananya. I am a multi-genre writer who, as of today, is officially a published author. So, yay for that.
Hey.
On to RC.
Yes, this is RC Scott, not Robert Frost. As far as I'm concerned, is still deceased. I have some horror stories available on Kindle, short stories, if you'd like to look at them. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and unfortunately Twitter. That's it. On to you, Andy.
I'm Andy. I run the channel Easy Graphics, which is not about graphics at all. It's about self-publishing and publishing stuff. I currently do low and no content and non-fiction, and I will transition to fiction in the future. I'm going to be streaming soon, so hopefully I will see some of you there.
Awesome. Okay, let's go and move over to Andy's channel. Thanks for coming, guys. See